Hi everyone, welcome to my studio, Velosews Studio. I'm known as Velosews on social media and my name is Maria. Today I'm going to talk to you about this outfit that I'm wearing, which I said I was going to wear, I'm rushing. So last week on FridaySews I said that I would wear this outfit using the 50s Vintage Dame print from Spotlight that I bought last year. It was on special, so that was pretty cool. The bodice block is what I've used for the top, and I tried to do an interesting neckline which was 50s inspired, but I don't know that it actually worked. Doesn't matter. And I've used the block pattern for the cigarette style trousers because I think that's what 50s was all about. Except when I did my research, the cigarette pants style, if it's patterned, then they'll have a plain bodice at the top, a blouse or whatever. So I haven't gone 100% 1950s, but it's what I thought it was until I did my research after I sewed this outfit. So yes, I was going to wear it last Saturday night and I chickened out. I was too scared to wear it, but I did wear it to lunch on a hot day. It's humid. So this fabric, if it was less poly, I think it would have been better on my skin. It's fine because it's got a good amount of stretch. So before and after lunch, I still look the same because the fabric basically went with my body. There you go. One of the other features with this top is I've got a zipper down the center back. And honestly, because it's a stretch woven, it doesn't need it. But I put it in there in case I get to the point where my body decides, oh, I'm going to get bigger now, then I'll really need the zipper. Enough said. Regarding the rest of my sewing for this week, I'm not really sure where I'm at because by the time you see this, I won't be here. I'll be north in Australia. And I'll talk to you about that next week. All right, I'll tell you. I'm going to Toowoomba Frocktails on Saturday night. So by the time you see this on Friday, I'll be in Queensland. So yay me, I get to go to another Frocktails. I have Everything Frocktails Instagram account, which has all of the Frocktails that are publicly known. And if you want to go to a Frocktails in your country, no matter where you live, you might actually find one because I think there's at least 60 now in the world. They started in Melbourne. On the podcast next week, I have Lilypadesigns, so Lily Fong. She's a designer of lingerie, so bras, knickers. She also on her website, she has got the laces, anything that you need to make your own bra, she's got it. And she's very well versed in sizing, and the conversation is really worthwhile listening to. The video version will be on YouTube, and I hope that you enjoy it next week. On SewOver50, at the moment, I'm in the account with the team, which is Sue and Sandy, who's the senior editor. We're having a ball. If you haven't seen it, there's a Style Arc post about SewOver50 because Style Arc at the moment are promoting women in the sewing community, and I think it's really lovely that Style Arc has recognised the work that has gone into raising the profile of women in the sewing community, and especially older women in the sewing community, because there's a glass ceiling or a glass wall and we're really not recognised. So thank you Style Arc for doing that for SewOver50. What I have behind me is the Sew Over It. So this is one of their wrap dresses, and I found it going back to the cleanup of the sewing room. It was in my stash somewhere. And I think what happened was, so the story behind this dress is it's vintage inspired again. I think it's a whole vintage theme today. So there is a piece here along the front bodice, and then there are some really soft gathers. I've got a snap here, and it wraps all the way around. Now what I found when I tried it on earlier last year or the year before, being a wrap dress, it's very forgiving when you put weight on around your waist, or when your body decides to do it, even though you didn't know about it. But what I found, and that's why I had it in the sewing room, was I was going to make the sleeves wider at the upper arm because it's no longer 30 centimeters and I think the standard is around about 30 centimeters. And if you're into inches, where are we? Almost 12 inches, just under 12 inches. So 30 centimeters, just under 12 inches. That's usually the diameter. And as you can see, that isn't happening. And that's as much as I can deal with. However, the fabric is actually quite forgiving. So I'm in two minds about changing this at all. So next week, what you will see on Friday Sews in Velosews studio, which is my studio, it will be the Amelia dress that I'm going to wear, fingers crossed I don't chicken out, that I'm going to wear to Toowoomba Frocktails. There's also the original Amelia dress that I made last year in the winter, and I have done some more work on the sleeves and the bodice. I've taken out a bit of width from the dress, and I also fixed up some of the back seams, the darts. It was really bad, but no one looks at your back. So next week there may be some images and some action live photos of me wearing the Amelia dress using Cloth Edits subscription fabric from last year. It was a linen silk blend. Beautiful, feels absolutely beautiful, and I know that's going to be perfect for Toowoomba Frocktails. Just love the fabric, it feels beautiful. So there'll be maybe that one. There may be some adjustments to the original Amelia dress that I sewed last year, because I did a lot of work on it, but it fits much better and I'm much happier with it, and I will wear it again. What else might there be? There might be an update about SewOver50, which is for sure, and other things. But until then, thank you for joining me in Velosews Studio. My name is Maria. I'm known as Velosews on social media. At the moment, I've changed my Instagram account to private. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and go to Velosews, put a request in and I'll see that your account is a sewing account and I'll accept you. I got too many scam accounts following me on Instagram. It got pretty bad, like about 900 a month. So every day I was pretty much getting rid of as many as possible, and they're really hard to find. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Thank you again. Have a good week, and hopefully I'll see you next week. This is Velosews Studio. I'm Maria, and thank you for joining me. Cheers.